All right, let's really think about this for a second. How does somebody build a massive, multi-billion-dollar empire? You'd probably guess it takes, a wealthy family, a top-tier education, a whole string of early wins. But what if I told you that one of the most successful entrepreneurs on the planet built his entire legacy on a foundation of almost constant failure? Yeah, seriously. This is the story of Jack Ma, and trust me, it's not what you expect.
I mean, just let that sink in. 10 times. He applied to Harvard 10 times and got rejected every single time. But the really wild part is how he talks about it. He's just so matter of fact. You can tell that for him, this wasn't some soul-crushing defeat. Nah, it was just another Tuesday, just part of the process.
And you know what? That Harvard rejection, that was barely scratching the surface. His early life was basically a masterclass in getting doors slammed in his face.
Get this. He failed his university entrance exams 3 times. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. He finally got into a college that he himself called 3rd or 4th class. And when he started pitching his ideas, people didn't just disagree with him, they told him he was crazy. I mean, literally nobody around him thought he had a shot at being successful.
So after all that struggle, all that rejection, just to get an education, what was his reward? A teaching job that paid him $10 a month. Just 10 bucks. Can you even imagine the frustration? It's pretty hard to build a dream on that kind of money.
But here's the thing. Even though every single sign from the outside world was screaming, "You're a failure," something deep inside him just refused to listen. He had this unshakable belief that his moment was coming, that something big was waiting for him out there. He just had to keep pushing.
And that quiet, internal belief, it was about to collide with a massive, world-changing revelation. He had to go halfway around the world, but he finally found a direction for all that optimism.
So, picture this. It's 1994. Jack Ma goes to the USA for the first time, and he sees the internet. And in that one moment, something just clicks. He just knew, this thing could be big. But it wasn't just about the technology. That discovery led to an even bigger insight, an insight about what really separates the winners from everyone else.
He started looking at guys like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, and he saw a pattern. It wasn't just about being smart or having a bunch of money. It was their mindset. These people were always optimistic about the future. They never, ever complained. And here's the most important part. They were always trying to solve other people's problems. And that last point, solving other people's problems, that became the absolute core of his entire business philosophy. He figured out that the road to success wasn't about dreaming up some brilliant idea out of nowhere. No, it was about listening, really listening.
So he started asking this one simple question, but it's a question that completely flips how most of us see the world. He asked, where is the real opportunity? Is it in the obvious places where everyone is already looking?
And his answer, well, it's so simple it's brilliant. Opportunity isn't in those crowded spaces where everyone's already on board. He says the real opportunity, it's always hidden in the place where people complain. Think about that. A complaint isn't just negativity. It's a signal pointing to a problem that needs solving.
And right there, that's the whole game. While everyone else is just complaining, the entrepreneur sees a treasure map. If I can solve that complaint, he says, that's the opportunity. It's such a simple, powerful formula.
Okay, so finding an opportunity is one thing, but actually acting on it, especially when it's an idea that nobody else gets yet, well, that takes something more than just a good idea. It takes an almost superhuman level of conviction.
And this might be his most radical idea of all. He basically says that at the start, other people's opinions are worthless. It doesn't matter if investors believe in you, if your friends believe in you, or if even your parents believe in you. None of that is what's going to make your idea real.
So what does matter? Well, his recipe is pretty simple. Step 1, you have to believe it. Like really believe it in your bones. Step 2, you've got to find a team, your people who believe it just as much as you do. And step 3, all of you have to be ready to work day and night to bring it to life. That's it. That's the whole secret sauce.
And all of this, it leads to his final and maybe his most profound lesson. It's a lesson that completely redefines what it even means to be ambitious or successful.
See, he says every single one of us faces this fundamental choice. We can work for other people, follow the standard path someone else has already paved. Or we can choose to work for ourselves. But his definition of working for yourself is probably not what you think.
This is the heart of his philosophy right here. For Jack Ma, working for myself doesn't mean being selfish. It means the complete opposite. It means working for society. It means dedicating your life to solving those complaints we were just talking about. And the logic behind it is just so elegant. First, you have to think about others. Second, you have to make sure your work actually helps them. Because he says it's only when other people are successful, when they're happy because of what you've created, that you in turn will be successful. Your success is just a reflection of theirs. So the final takeaway is pretty clear, right? Don't be the person who just complains. Let other people do the complaining. Your job is to listen to those complaints, and then you go out and make things different. That's where your true power is.
And that brings us to his final challenge. It's not just a quote, it's a question for every single one of us listening right now. He says, you have fantastic ideas every evening. We all do, right? But the real question is, what will you do in the morning? Are you just going to go back to your normal routine? Are you going to find a complaint that's worth solving and finally start building?